Okay, this is a general overview about Unity. This is kind of some insights that you won't get from the Unity videos that you would see on our web links that we put inside the learning management system. In this case, it's Canvas, could be Google Classroom, whatever it is. I don't know how far in the future this video will actually work. So first things first, let's think about Unity. Right here, this is your icon for Unity. Look at the version number right here. Know that version number, because if you have to download Unity at your house, you want to have the same exact version we have here at school. Not unless you feel pretty confident about converting back and forth. I personally have no problem converting back and forth because I know how to, manipulate the values. Now look at this situation. I've got two links to Unity. Look at them. I got 2018.3 OF, or 3OF2. Then I got 2019.1 OF2. Okay, which one's which? Well, the good news is either one of these, in case you have these dual or triple or even four icons that link to Unity inside your desktop right here. This is the desktop, just so you know, okay? It's got the start button, all those kind of things where all your icons are located. I say both these will link to the same exact software. So it does not matter which one I click on, okay? Don't even worry about the names of it, okay? They both go to the same place and will launch the same exact software. I'm just going to pick this one and launch it, all right? Okay, so Unity's going to load up. Meanwhile, what was I going to talk about? Oh, let's go to the Unity website. So there's our good buddy Screencast-O-Matic. Let me pull this window down so we can go to Unity. All right, so you can go to unity.com or you can go to unity3d.com. They used to not own the domain name for Unity. It used to be something else. I don't know what it was, but it doesn't matter. So when you want to get Unity at your house, you click on Get Started right here. And it's going to get you started, and we're going to kind of thumb around the website. Make sure you accept the cookies for the Unity website, okay? I know some of you diehard anti-cookie people out there are like, I'm not putting cookies on my computer. Just do it, okay? It's not going to cause any problems. You can go back and delete those things later. So we want to get the personal edition. Notice I clicked on individual right here. So we're going to come over here, click on Get Started, and don't do this on the school computers because you already got Unity. New users, click on Start here, and then you agree and download. It's going to download the installer for Unity. I'm not going to click on this because I don't want to install it back on this machine. Okay, so right here, it's just giving you terms of agreements. You promise not to make over $100,000 without Unity giving you some sort of, or you give Unity money for whatever it is that you're doing. And you scroll down, you can see that has different characteristics and features and stuff like that. Let's go to experienced users and terms of agreement, system requirements. Now notice right here, I'm looking for older versions of Unity. Okay, so let's go back and check that out again. So this in case you have to get an older version of Unity, because say we have an older version here at school, different than your house computer. So you click on individual, personal, get started, go to experienced users, and we're going to scroll down and choose older versions of Unity. And from here, you'll be able to find a list of all the different versions of Unity. And you notice, like, let's play pretend here, that we're using 2018.3 OF2. So I'm going to find the one that's closest to 2018.3 OF2. I'm just going to keep scrolling down. It may not be out there. Looks like they don't even offer 2018.3 OF2. Okay, so they might have taken it off, not unless I see a link up here that allows me to go, oh, there it is. All right, so the navigation menu up at the very top. So I'm just going to scroll down. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody having a good time? Everybody happy? All right, right here from December 2018, we can click on download. You can read the notes. It'll make no sense to you. Maybe it will, I don't know. I don't read them. And anyhow, so that would be the one you'd want to download. Okay, and you're like, wait a minute, it said 3.0F2. There's 3.2. Exactly. This is 3.0 F2. This is the closest one to 3.0 F2, not 3.2. So make sure you know your decimal values, people. All right, what else is on the Unity website you need to know about? I think that's it, but we'll keep it up just in case. Okay, so we're launching Unity, and if you have a project already open, you can click on Open Project. I'm going to presume you don't have a project. We're going to click on Create Empty Project. And then right here, you can choose a project folder. What you need to do is create a folder on your desktop. Notice right here, desktop. Okay, desktop. This thing out here is the desktop. So I'm just going to call this Video Temp Unity, and then click on Select Folder. Whoops. And unlike JGrasp, Unity is going to store all of the files into a central folder location. It's very organized, it's very smart and intuitive software, and it's going to help you out. I'm going to pause the video while I wait Unity for a load for the new project. Right here it says, opening project non-matching editor installation. Your project was last saved in a different version of Unity, which I find interesting since I chose new project. And it's just telling me if I used an older version before 5, doesn't match this one, it's not going to work. But you should not have that issue. Okay, but if you do get that window, just click on continue. Okay, you're not building out a 2-year-long project in Unity for creating a professional software program, so I don't think you really need to worry about that. So Unity is going to load. Hopefully you'll have the same hub that I have. Unity finally opened for me, and the first thing that popped up says, hey, look, download the new version. Skip new version, especially here at school. Okay, just keep things nice and simple. Don't download the new version, not unless you know exactly why you need the new version. Okay, if you don't know why you need the new version, that probably says you don't need the new version. Okay, and there's specific reasons why. For example, we're using a new version at school and you need a new version at home, or you're, whatever the situation is. All right, so right here you got this window called Asset Store. We're not going to worry about that. So that should what your scene looks like whenever you open up your Unity for creating a new project here. Okay, my dashboard did not load up, which I don't understand why, but I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, so I have an untitled project in a new project folder. That folder was called Temp Video Unity. Where'd it go? Does anybody see it? Raise your hand if you see the folder that I just created. Nobody. I don't even see it. Alright, I found it. It's over here hidden. So there's Video Temp Unity. Now watch what happens when I open up this project folder. Okay, there's a new Unity project, which is exactly what I'm working on. So you can see this is untitled, but it's new Unity project, because that's the project folder. Notice I have 2 folders in here, assets and packages. So let's look at this again. Open this up, and there's assets and packages. Notice these are all hidden right here on this file, okay? Or excuse me, on Unity, because you don't need to see all these different things over here, but just want to let you see that these folders do mirror each other to some extent. All right, and now let's say I'm working on my project, having a good time, like, oh, I need to take my new Unity project and I need to save it. So in order to save it and transfer it back and forth to your house, you need to do this. You need to right click on it, choose Send to Compress Zip Folder, and boom, we start compressing it. But something's going to happen here. We're going to get an error, or at least I hope we get an error. We should get an error. That's taking a long time to compress nothing, isn't it? 25 seconds to compress absolutely nothing. I didn't even save it, and it's taking this long. That just shows you how big Unity is. So it's compressing it so that way you can transfer it faster. And my computer's running extra slow because I'm actually recording this screencast, so that's part of the problem. And this is an old computer too. Oh, right there, there's my arrow. File not found or no read permission. And the reason it says that is because I've got Unity up. That's horrible. All right, so I've got to close Unity out in order for me to be able to zip up that file folder. So now if I go back to it, right click, send to, compress zip folder, it should work a little bit faster. I'm going to pause the video while it goes through that. Okay, and it finally finished, and now I have a zip compress folder. Perfect. All right, that's what I wanted. So what you need to do from here, look at this file size. Sending this in an email for right now, yeah, that's probably going to be fine. That's 15 megs. That's no big deal. So I can attach this file. Remember, this is a file, not a folder right here, okay? So I can attach that to an email file. That should be fine, okay? But you're going to be limited on your file size that you can attach to your email. So what you need to do is, one, get a flash drive and physically transfer this to a flash drive, or two, you need to upload this into your Google Drive, okay, and upload it as a file. And I'm not going to show you how to do that because you should already know how to do that. You girls and guys, y'all do this stuff all the time. So upload that into your cloud services so you can download it back and forth. If you have a USB drive, super quick, super easy, works really well. Okay, now what happens once you get home and you get your project? All right, so you would take your folder, let's say, or file, excuse me. I'm just going to copy it. It's only 15 megs, no big deal. Let's say I'm over here in this folder right here. Okay, and let's pretend this is my home computer. I'm like, oh, I'm at home, I'm ready to work, I'm so cool, blah, blah, blah. All right, here we are. So we got our new Unity project, and we're ready to get this thing out and rolling. So we're going to right click on it, choose extract all, and then pick your location. I'm not going to keep it in this folder. I'm going to put it on the back of my desktop on another folder in my desktop because I like the desktop. That's a great place for for files and stuff. So I'm going to say computer science. That's how you spell computer science. All right. Let's say 2019. All right. And I pick the folder, select folder, and then choose extract, and then it's going to extract everything out of there. And it'll take a little bit of time. And once it's done, you'll notice that you'll have your folder on your desktop and you'll be able to open up your Unity project. But you're not there yet. There's some other things that might happen in the journey of transferring files back and forth on your computer. Okay, and we'll talk about that in a second. And you probably won't see it happen because I didn't set this up in advance to do that. So it kind of, well, whatever. But I'll show you anyways. Hopefully you're paying attention. You're going to have to think on your feet here once we get this figured out. And it's figured out. Perfect. All right, so we got our new project. We open it up. Go to Assets. Notice it's empty. I didn't create anything in there. So I'm going to go to Unity and open up Unity to open up that project. So let's go back to Unity. It's launching. There's my Unity Hub, which for some reason didn't show up last time. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to choose on the disk. All right, notice you have learn and installs and all that kind of stuff. These are just helps you manage Unity. Don't worry about that. So go to projects and let's find our project. So on the disk, let's go and search around for it. So I clicked on open, going to desktop, and I had computer science 19 as my folder. I open it up. There's my new Unity project. Select it, and right here gives me a choice to choose which version I have on Unity. Wasn't expecting that, but that's pretty cool. So if I download different versions of Unity and have them installed, it would let me choose my install. And I would just use my current build. Don't get into all these details, all right? Don't get ahead of yourself here, okay? We'll talk about that later. Matter of fact, you should be able to know what this is after the rollerball tutorial. So click on open, and it's going to open up your project. And there could be a situation where you don't see your project once it opens. That's fine. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that you have to open up the proper scene. Okay, so the scenes didn't load whenever you upload them to a new project. The reason is because you don't have your favorite settings all set up on the side of the Unity that's on your personal computer. So what you have to do, if you don't see your game when you get here, and I don't have this on here because I didn't do anything. I forgot to mention that. So go File and Open Scene, and then find your scene. I don't have any scenes, okay? So that's why it's empty. But you will have a scene right here. You should call it Scene 1 or My Scene or something or like that. And that's where it'll show up. So you got to go over and open that up. So when you get home, you probably see a blank screen like this. File, Open Scene, and then it's right there. Now you might get lucky and Unity has updated where it automatically finds your last scene that you had open. But in the event that it does not, you need to adjust that. Also, your Unity layout may be different. Remember, you go to Window, Layouts, and you can choose these different layouts. You can drag it around. I recommend the 2x3. I think this is the most intuitive layout for Unity. Okay, one last thing, edit. We don't have time for that. Maybe we do. So under Preferences, you can choose colors right here on how you want Unity to appear. I would choose for my run, where's the running? Play mode tint, choose a color like that so it changes colors. That's it. The end of the video. It changes colors when the Unity runs, so that way you know it's running.